Anyway, I went about 2 weeks ago trying to write something for tonight, and I was struggling with a theme, so I decided to go with several themes. So this is called Banagher 2010. As our year-end draws closer, perhaps it's time to recall all the joys and the laughter that us did befall, on the burdens that lifted and the hurts that were healed, and the downright pure devilment and scandals revealed. Looking down towards the bridge in the Shannon below, I'm reminded of lunatics who in rain, frost or snow, with bellies full of porter, not to mention Christmas cake, swim across the freezing river, reputations all at stake. Sure, there's Lubies, Brazells, Flannerys, there's Keneally's, Mourns and Smiths, Barney Woods and Niler Gallagher with their stomachs still in bits. Super Sundays, hangover Mondays, special offers on the beers. Some said it was done for months, some other said for years. Patrick had the Night Owls and Sean had Randy Rocks. KK Kenny was singing in Simon's and Teresa was rattling in Hawks. In March we toasted Paddy, when we marched in the parade. Ronnie Byrne dressed up as Barney and all the children were afraid. Jared drove the Grand Marshal car that carried Tony Redden, and some of the yokes that were on the town you wouldn't see at a gypsy wedding. In July I woke from dreaming and I thought I was in Armagh. I thought I heard there was a horde of screaming Orangemen, not a sign of up the Ra. I was hiding under the blanket and the bullets trying to dodge, when I realised it was Dutch supporters above in the Brosna Lodge. You see, Chick Cleary had sent home jerseys and all the lads were well decked out. Chinny and Dicky as orange as carrots, and the boys there lamp and stout. And Banagher's Simon Cowell, fresh from corner by success, with the slowdown in CD sales, the problem he had to address. So he unveiled these new sensations to take him through the mist. A lively bunch playing blues and rock, they called themselves the Whisht. One morning I woke and I thought I was beyond in Stephen's Green. Thought I saw the Dart, the GPO, oh tell me it's a dream. The spire has moved to Banagher, in my wildest dreams I never. Oh, it's only Corrigans scaffolds, that joke's been there forever. Sorry, Sean. The GA in Ireland this year, well, they really lost the plot. Inviting Galway into Leinster, this surely has to stop. The tribesmen came with boasts of skill, with passion and a flair, but the cats, they cut them down to size with 7 points to spare. Sure, Offaly had them beaten if the ref could keep the score, and balls outside the white sticks shouldn't count for points no more. Oh, the horse fair this year was priceless. 'Twas a right sight to behold. The trailers were in town early for the action to unfold. There was women boxing women, and men there thumping men. And the amount of manure, I'm not too sure if we'll see it in town again. But I suppose it's to be expected when you have horses on the loose. And the smell did last, and the stuff flowed fast, like green grass through a goose. In October I dreamt the hotel was refurbished once again, and they were hosting a music festival called Talent 2010. Well, the standard of act was amazing. You'd think they were from Billy Barry. The house brought down, Jedward in town, better known as Nakey and Harry. George Smith was singing the Beatles. Ger Woods sang All Shades of Green. John Daly sang Maggie, and then there was Paddy who lashed out the cliffs of Dooneen. A different Van de Man now, but Van de Man, well, that was Mick Corrigan. His head was all over the place. Tom Lynch doing Lady Gaga did a right job on her poker face. And the girls won another All-Ireland. This year they'd moved up a grade. Next year senior beckons, and I very much reckon that Cork and Wexford are very afraid. Oh, to see the delight of the faces of the people who welcomed them home, and the roars and the clapping for Lusmas Joe Ackham. She'd think he was one of their own. But Rhinus had her very own heroes, a forward and the other a back. Siobhan Flannery and Linda O'Sullivan, neither skill nor desire did they lack. Then Pierre and the priests of the parish decided to have a sports day. The rain did its best to disrupt them, but nothing had stand in their way. 4 parishes fought for the title, but 'twas the home side that won the event. Strong words and debate at the finish, but the title to Rhinus it went. Alan Corcoran, he ran for the 40s. Himself and the bowl Seamus win. 20 major and a small drop of brandy was needed before they begin. And the wife carrying race was a howler. Joe Butler, he ran for his wife. But I'd say the ground was against him because he couldn't hold on to his wife. And I heard an awful rumour. John Boylan has lost his mind. He claims he saw young William and Peter plodding behind. At 10 o'clock in the morning, and them whistling and singing a tune, when the world knows well they never fell out of bed till afternoon. So as we draw the curtain on one year and recall all the laughter and tears, though the shillings were tight and some things weren't right, 'twasn't the worst of all years. From the spring right through to the winter, through the days of 2010, and if God spares us all till next year, she will probably do it all over again.